lot of terrible people have gotten attention or become content creators over the last few years, or I should say, basically, since the beginning of YouTube and Twitch and all of that. And it's from people that, maybe they're just a despicable person in general, or maybe they're an actual supervillain, or, maybe they scam their own audience out of their hard earned money. And a lot of the time, these people don't feel a lick of sadness about it or regret whatsoever. And one of the best people on the entire internet of the current point in time of talking about these people is a YouTuber named coffeezilla. Now, if you don't know who coffeezilla is, basically he's this guy who does a very, very deep dive investigation into scamming, essentially. He tries to figure out the nitty gritty behind why people scam, what they scammed for, how much they made in the scam, basically everything that goes behind it, and has built this fairly successful news channel where he does insanely well for himself and basically his significant other, reporting on people being scammers. And one of the people that he reported on a while ago was Logan Paul, but he also reported on Adam22, and basically both of their things where it has been considered to be a rug pull in some sort of meme coin or cryptocurrency or just a digital form of money, basically, where you invest into the coin and then after they get a lot of investments, they quickly yank the rug out from under you as you're standing on it and snag all of your hard earned cash. And honestly, I have some really good respect for coffeezilla because he does make money from YouTube from what I remember, but he also doesn't make a lot of money from YouTube. So if you don't know how YouTube works in general with making money, there's a lot of things that go behind it, like monetization, monetization, ads, ad revenue, and there's a lot of like intricate things that go into those two things in particular, which is how you make your money on YouTube. So I think coffeezilla has talked about this before, where almost every dime that he essentially makes from YouTube either goes to charity or he just doesn't make money at all from a lot of his YouTube videos because a lot of the things that he talks about is demonetized. And if you get demonetized, it basically means your video makes no money. You could get 6 billion views on a video, but if it's demonetized, you make no money from that video whatsoever. And he's actually talked about this a lot, where the only way he really makes money from YouTube in particular is either from sponsorship deals or if he basically has people buy into like his Patreon and stuff like that to see behind the scenes of like his investigations and to see his day-to-day life. But outside of that, he doesn't really make much. And the reason I'm talking about this now is because Adam22 basically says that he doesn't feel guilty that he did a rug pull. He doesn't feel any remorse that he scammed you out of your hard-earned money. Well, because what is it to him that, you're 9 to 5 working and he just took your money because, he's him, I guess. I guess that's what he's trying to say. And basically, coffeezilla called him out on this, as he does with a lot of people. And Adam22 essentially called him a grifter, which I don't really know what grifter means. We're going to look it up on the spot because I feel like that's just not the word to use for this, like in the slightest. Grifter, a person who engages in petty or small-scale swindling. Yeah, I just feel like that's completely wrong. Like, if it was like, oh, he's picking on like a random guy because he said that he liked meme coin and then like people bought into the meme coin and it failed, I could see that. But coffeezilla is going in at people who have millions of people following them and get millions of clips going on to their channels daily. He doesn't just go after like the petty guy. He goes after the guys who go, hey, I just made $2 million out of scamming some folk. Like, that's who he really goes after. So let's go ahead and watch the video now where he says this.
Coffeezilla is kind of a grifter himself because he makes a lot of money off making content about all of these little meme coin disasters. And for me, yeah, I didn't take it serious at all. Even like when I made that No Jumpers Going Broke video, I didn't see any comments that said you did a crypto pump and dump. Want to know why? Because the crypto meme coin market and my actual audience overlap like almost not at all.
Do you regret doing it at all?
No, the money felt good. I guess I regret not doing it until after the recent crypto crash that really took a lot of the profits from that. But that being said, I do have people hounding me to do it more. And it almost is like now that I've already shown that I have no level of expertise in the crypto meme token advice, maybe I should just do it like 10 more times and nobody will be able to really hold it against me.
Yeah, and basically just stuff like this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, you're basically laughing at people who got scammed because of you. You're saying that you will scam people again because you got away with it the first time, so why not? And you're also calling out a guy who basically doesn't make any money off of this and is just calling out people for being absolute scum, basically. Like, I mean, lower than dirt on the ground type of scum. It absolutely, like, just, stealing from everybody, basically. And he goes into this thing where he says, oh, well, like, you should know by this time, I don't mean it. And I hope that anybody who, follows this guy or whatever really does go, okay, yeah, I'm never following any of his advice ever again, because that'd be really good. But the thing of, like, I'll just keep skimming my audience all I want is absolutely disgusting to me. And then, like, calling out coffeezilla at the same time, it's like, clearly coffeezilla got under his skin in some way, shape, or form, and he probably got a lot of backlash because of the coffeezilla video that he made. So if I had to guess, this guy is salty. Like, he probably lost hundreds, maybe even millions of followers because of that. And he's like, well, my diehard followers love getting scammed by me. Yeah, sure they do, bud. Sure they do. Or maybe they just haven't seen the video yet, or they didn't know that you scam people. That's probably really all it is. Because something you kind of learn in the YouTuber or the TikTok space, whatever it is a lot of the people who follow don't see all of your content, right? Like, even on this channel, right? I'm sure that the people who subscribe, and maybe even people that haven't subscribed, have seen like multiple of my stuff, but they haven't seen every single little video about me to ever exist. Like, I didn't even know this existed, and I follow coffeezilla like frequently. So that just kind of goes to show that it's like, do they support you, or is it that they just haven't seen it yet, But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about today, was just how scummy Adam22 is. Like, just the absolute unimaginable of, oh, well, it's completely okay that I scam people because they should know that I'm a trickster. Like, I don't know. It's just so wacky to me. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful night. Peace.